Hello, teachers. So I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to make sure that your Canvas and PowerSchool are talking to each other. Our PowerSchool should be already set up by default for the grade weights for classwork, quizzes, homework, and tests and projects. So you should not have to do anything with that. What you will need to do is to set it up in Canvas. So if you go to assignments, you're going to want to click import assignment groups. When you click import assignment groups, the groups will have the little arrow with the paper, and that is signifying that it will pass back and talk with PowerSchool. Um, if you had already created groups like I had, then you'll have the same name more than once. And what I had to do so that I knew which was which is that I came over here and I edited the title and I put a 2. When I did that so that I could then move this assignment from the old one that's the original one I created that's not going to talk with PowerSchool. And then I can click on the 3 dots beside that assignment and move it to the correct classwork and quizzes that doesn't have that does have the arrow and the talk pass back to PowerSchool. So now I have all of my assignments moved. I can delete these other groups. So if you had made other groups, because we did last year, we made our own groups. If you had made them, I didn't know until after the fact that they have this import assignment groups. So if you did what I did, then you just need to do the steps that I did previously. If you did not yet, then you are fresh and you can just import and start there. And then I'm going to delete this one that is unrelated and will not talk to PowerSchool so that I don't get confused. You then need to make sure that these little, the double arrow and the X is green. That means you're telling it to talk with PowerSchool. If you click on it, sometimes if your title is too long, it's too long for PowerSchool and they won't talk to each other. So then you have to change the title of your assignment, shorten it a little bit so that it can talk to PowerSchool. The other thing that you need to do is to click on those 3 dots by assignment, and you need to change your assignment weights. So you should have your assignment weights as 50% for classwork quizzes, 10% for homework, and 40% for tests and projects. If you have other groups of information in there, I would suggest deleting those just so they don't get confused. And you know what exactly is talking with PowerSchool and what is not. The next thing you need to do is to go to GradeSync and make sure that that you have turned it on to talk with PowerSchool. So remaster gradebook, Passback, post grades, and then when I first went in here, this was off, so I clicked this to turn it on. And anytime I want to update it to make sure that it's syncing and talking to each other, I always uncheck and recheck the nightly sync too to kind of refresh that. And then you can see that it is currently talking and updating grades. If you get a completed with an exclamation point, you should have a reason. It should tell you why, whether you understand that or not, because I didn't necessarily understand it. That that is to be determined. Another thing that Miss Perry noticed is that her assignments were not showing up. And for example, since we're in person, some of our assignments are not going to actually be a digital assignment. What she noticed was that if you go into your assignment and instead of having no submission, you change it to on paper, that helped the assignment to actually show up in PowerSchool. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And I'm also going to reshare the getting started beginning docs for Canvas because I actually rewatched one of those videos to help me kind of troubleshoot and see what was going on. Have a great day. Go Dolphins!